Item spikes are coming in right now. Cleaver for Tracyn and Sunder to Sky for the junglers.
Heretics might look for a play. Shadow Dash on to Way. Arcane Storm down as well. There's a Cataclysm for the follow-up. Late to the party is Hype as he begins to wail away on Caliste. Hype dashing across.
Look at Hype.
And some good Mystic shots, as you say. And what do we have left in terms of ultimates? Unleash Power and Dragon's Rage available for KC. Kyeahoo caught with an Essence Flux. Busio looking for the flank position as Serin tries to keep him at bay. Hype.
You have Taunt Flash available, but getting really chunked by Serin there on the sideline. Good marking by Serin to deny him that entrance to the banana bush.
There's also Petrifying Case. There's Stand United as well for Busio. That's why he can recall in the middle of this. Hype just dashes in onto Kyeahoo. Unleash Power coming out. Hype flashes away. Flag and drag. Yike with a good Dragon's Rage kick means that Kyeahoo picks up the kill. The Stand United out from Busio. Enough to dash in and get another kill onto Hype. We wanted explosivity. Heretics delivered, but they still lose out on the player. Serin steps back forward here. Caliste flashes away from Way. Oh, they've thrown good after bad. 5 for 1 now for KC. And then they became very KC favored. And Heretics, as you say, like they're finding small bits. But the problem is now KC, after taking the mid tower, can just apply pressure into other lanes. And Tracyn was the only lead that Heretics had, and now he's dead. And so Canna gets a full tower.
Yeah, it's just almost like a knowledge and experience gap in a way. Canna, Tracyn, you don't have ult right now. Don't want to say some cooldown.
2014 might be too early. 2015 we'll go with. It's Flag and Drag comes in from Daglas, but Tracyn not there to help him out. Busio and Canna just going to try and chase him down. Daglas goes back in with the Cataclysm. Canna gets a shield from the Eclipse. Public Execution will slay the Crocodile. And yeah, Heretics push some buttons and KC pushed them harder.
Looks like a good-ass team.
Yeah.
KC, you are playing masterful League of Legends, not giving Team Heretics an inch at all.
It's even, like, they played for the blue. Oh, this is nice, though, from Heretics. Depth charge down onto Kyeahoo, also catches onto Yike. Stand United in, there's the Cataclysm for the follow-up. Dragon's Rage kick out on Daglas as Yike looks for the kill, but can't get it through the Sundered Sky. Tracyn gets 1. Heretics looking for more as Busio has to dash across the wall. Petrifying Gates doesn't find anyone. In the end, Heretics will have to settle just with Kyeahoo's scalp. Canna diving onto Serin, though. Manages to walk away. Hype dashing across the wall. Canna begins to open up on him, and Hype almost 40 does in the end to Caliste. I'm not sure Hype should be as aggressive as he wants to, as Way with a Riptide does land the slow, but now Caliste is on the chase. Way flashes out. Way Hex flashing over the wall. He'll spot Busio. KC, just they want the fight more than anything. Miasma down. There's the Sonic Wave Wrestling Strike. Dodge away from the Petrifying Gaze by Yike. Great kick as well. And that's going to be 2 quick kills over to KC. They'll look for Daglas too, who will try and dash away, but another Sonic Wave finds him, and that Cataclysm is doing nought.
What a play by Yike there, finding that kick onto Casio. Great turn.
Canna now out on the map. Daglas looking for a flank position. Is behind Canna.
I mean, in the 1-4, you usually want to attack the 1, but look at how KC is transitioning the 1-4 because they're making Caliste the 4.
Behind. Flag and Drag from Daglas doesn't hit onto Caliste. The True Shot Barrage does land though. Caliste flashes away. There's the stopwatch. Tracyn with a GA. Busio on the front line. He's dead. No Stand United. Heretics buying 2 with a good flank out of Daglas. They can look for a little bit more. They'll force KC away. Yike still has the Dragon's Rage. Great.
This is a 50-50
way.
They need to force the fight.
Caliste step forward. Hyped. Dashing in. Arcane Storm comes down. Canna trying to trade with Daglas. KC, 5 members strong as Serin continues. Flash away from Public Execution. Serin should be able to take the Drake here. Caliste still trying to chase forward. Drake down to 1,000. Tracyn caught out. Yike dashing onto him. Dragon Trade kick back. There's the Guardian Angel. Daglas gets a smite on towards the Dragon. And Tracyn with a slice and a dice. Oh, dodges the Scout of the Week, but should still die here. Trying to trade in with the Ruthless Predator. Won't be able to get too much more out of it. Serin resets.
They're by no means weak. They will still do damage. They will hit hard if they land their skills.
The only problem for Heretics is they only have 2 people that can easily clear a wave from range. Because of that, Tracyn has the wave pushed in bot. KC used the fact that Hype moved across to push in mid. That's double in here. Much better push here.
Absolutely. Looks way better from KC. Splitting up the map, not leaving anyone isolated. You see they have a 2-2-1. A very unconventional Dragons or Baron setup. But it does seem to do the job. Heretics really wants to find a clutch engage on one of the 2s right now, but making it hard because they're so close. Also, the Stand United is available.
Busio coming in from the side. Hype dashing away from Yike, who looked for the kick. Way's already down to Caliste. Yike is low. Canna forcing Serin back towards the fountain as well. Guardian Angel propped onto Yike. The dash in from Busio. Scout of the Week. Tracyn trying to dive onto Kyeahoo, who flashes away. Hype down to a third HP. First Nexus tower falls. Canna can TP back in. He stays around for now. Second Nexus tower, the target for KC is they'll take that one down. Serin trying to get the damage on the Canna, but he just can't make it stick. Daglas in the GA. Yike able to walk away. Serin low. Canna dashes out as well. KC playing this one incredibly well as Caliste is no mana. The dash in from Hype and the kickback from Yike enough to keep Caliste alive. Hype with a true shot barrage will clip Caliste, but he can still just walk out.
Coming in from Canna though.
This should be all over as Canna could just focus the Nexus. Serin kills off Yike. Tracyn tries to step forward. Hype begins to open up as well, but now with Canna full HP,
look at the
much
minions.
harder for Hype as the minions do the work for KC. Canna puts a public execution there just to cross their T's and dot their I's. KC will take the win. Took it much longer than it should have done, to be honest.
He's just covering his bot lane, making sure there's no dive happening. But now Kyeahoo might be in danger. You're so far up.
He's used his Flash Frost as well. Has to flash, but the Flash Wizard advance comes out from Daglas, and Kyeahoo just going to get killed off here. No escape for him, even with the egg. Won't resurrect in time. That's first blood over to Serin.
It's from a really clever pathing by Daglas.
Yeah.
He dotted his, what is it, dot your I's and cross your T's?
Sure.
He dotted all the I's there, but now Tracyn, you have to respect this Poppy gank.
Tracyn needs to flash well here. Yike with the steadfast presence.
Walk it out.
He can just walk it out. Oh, hammer shot from Yike won't be enough.
Whoa!
2 autos from the tower. Tracyn takes him back with a shock blast.
Oh, and Tracyn is just laughing at the camera right now. Scales up with levels so incredibly hard, but Yike is looking for Serin.
They're looking for the crystallized slam combo. Serin flashes it well. Yike also uses his flash frost from Kyeahoo for a stun on Serin and a bit of frostbite as well. Chucks an icicle at his back. Serin. Oh god. Oh.
Close your eyes, medic. Close your eyes.
That was bad. That's when he has such a massive spike in terms of damage, in terms of power in the lane.
This game will be decided around the dragons. Right? Dashes in, gets a little chunk there on Caliste.
Yeah, Caliste down to a third HP. Yike trying to come in from the side as well. Barrier has been used, dodges away from the kickback.
Quite far up.
Yike comes in from the side to keep his verdict. Hype will die to Busio and now wait. No flash, no heal. Gonna get chased down by KC. Good answer from KC on the bottom side. On, I want to say 26-14, that changed some of the ways that as it applied some of those on hits, so that's why we see the Andrews a little bit more. Tracyn's caught out with the equalizer. No flash on him. Yike still looking for the chase. Steadfast presence for the movement speed. Canna. Thankfully, Yike ate up one of the roots, so Canna could keep walking forward with this flame spit. The question is for Heretics, what do you do? You know, laning phase, you're starting to lose it out. Crystallized forces 7 on the wrong side of the wall. Way moving up here. Busio has Encore. There's the entire Crystal Arrow into the Encore for the charm. The follow-up with a beat drop as Caliste begins to open up. Hype trying to trade back onto him. A Cozy Campfire enough to keep Hype alive for now as Way pops the old baby. Yike comes in with a buckler. Way's going to fall as well. And I think for Heretics, the answer to the question, what do you do now, was don't do that. Yeah. And you don't need a hard one-item spike because your Ash is spiking so hard. Triple dagger, Hex Optics already complete. Crystallized down.
Here. He's quite strong still.
There, Nature's Grasp. Canna steps in front of Kyeahoo to make sure Kyeahoo can walk out. KC a little split here. Shot blast from Tracyn. Kyeahoo low, equalizer for slow. Tracyn going forward onto Canna. Rocket belts away. Tracyn still chasing. Canna with one harpoon goes into the overheat. Great Mikhails there out onto Tracyn. Really nicely done from Way to make sure that they can pick up one kill.
Yeah, the win condition changed. Yeah. Now it's about, I think we need a Serin to be strong. Good wall comes out.
Caught out. There's the Encore follow-up. He trying to crystal out. You don't get a chance to move. He had Mikhails, but he was CC the entire time. Now Yike is chasing onto Hype. Tries to slam against the wall. Doesn't land it. Serin going in as well. Yike uses Steadfast Presence to get away the culling. Is Yike able to dodge to the side of Nature's Grasp? A crystallize on Daglas. And a pause.
It's a good time if you're doing that, but I think Jace didn't push out the bot wave because he was scared of something, and then he wasn't really in time.
Onto Daglas. Encore there for the follow-up. Tree getting caught out in the woods. When it falls, does it make a sound? Protoplasm Harness will proc on him as Daglas does still die. And it did make a sound.
Yike falls into this forest. Does it make a meow?
I'm pretty sure he was done with meowing at that point. KC will take another tower and go 4,500 gold ahead. Yike is still just sticking on that down.
Oh, let's try Canna again.
Oh, dash forward from Hype. Caliste, there's the culling. almost falls. Encore dashed away. Yike has stopped doing the Baron and comes across.
It's a big chunk though. Now finally Team Heretics might be able to take some vision back with Caliste being so chunked out.
Busio had to burn Flash, Heal and Encore for that, by the way.
Really, really big chunk there from Heretics.
Ooh, is Serin overextending though?
That's a tower, but...
Importantly, Canna's still in bot lane. Serin puts down the Emperor's Divide. Well played by Yike to dodge to the side of it. And Yike will secure the kill. Nicely done by Casey.
Yeah.
Are we tracking Canna for 2 minutes?
No, we're not talking about Canna anymore.
Sure?
He's disappointed me. He's just played to normal.
Tracyn grouping up in mid. Accelerated shot blast. And Charlie Crystalaro does hit onto Way. Hype also caught out, slammed against the wall, and Caliste will take the kill. Tracyn unable to really do too much. We have a pause.
But with no flash, he cannot help his Lucian. Actually, fantastic wall by Kyeahoo.
Yeah, it really was.
Away.
Yike with a slam against the wall here on Daglas. Equalizer down as well, and Charlie Crystalaro is going to hit onto Daglas. Big Mikhail's out onto him. It's a breath of life. Daglas re-engages, twisted advance. Canna almost falling. Yike will get one in response. Daglas and Canna traded. Casey low though. Yike especially so. Accelerated shot blast comes in.
They're going to start it though.
Surround sound for the healing. It's all on Hype you have to feel to get into this fight, but with a crystallized down, he can't do so. Tracyn on the top side, now caught out by Caliste and Busio. He's going to go down. Serin looking for an Emperor's Divide, but Busio turns his attentions across to him again. The steadfast presence out from Yike stops the engage out of the Azir. And in the end, KC will relatively cleanly take the Mountain Soul.
He has Yike and Busio there to cover him in case Heretics will get any funny ideas.
Wave synced at the same time though.
Oh, very nicely played by KC.
Top and mid crash together. Now the mid wave is going to crash slightly early.
You have a choice here. Do you go into the bot secure or do you keep sieging on these two lanes?
Oh, Canna trading with Hype with the Flame Spitter. Tries to get away as he's gone into that overload. Hype's still on him. Equalizer down as Hype is able to get one. Meanwhile on the top side, KC's still looking for the inhibitor tower. They'll take it. Yike stuns up Daglas. Busio on the chase. Beat drop. Gets one. Nature's Glass comes out as well. A shot blast from Tracyn will chunk out Busio a little bit. But there's Casey waiting for this next wave. They have 10 seconds left on the Baron buff, so this will be the final wave they can push forward.
Nice stuff.
Yike dashes across the wall. Gets Tracyn with the stun. A beat drop follow-up as Busio takes his third kill of the game. Now Casey very willing to step forward as 5. Busio chunked out a little bit. Serin gets some Mikhails on him.
Any sieges though, they don't have that many ults.
Yike going in, Glacial Storm down as well. Yike tanking his tower for an absolute age. Encore out as Yike shielded just in time. Caliste able to kill off Hype. And the Hype around Heretics well and truly dying as Casey begin to clear out the Nexus towers. Daglas has to flash across the wall to escape. Casey though, without Baron on them anymore, but with enough damage to take down these Nexus turrets and enough damage to claim a 2-0 versus Heretics.
KC will end week 2 at 5-0.
Yeah, over halfway through the split, they are undefeated. Incredibly impressive from Karmine Corp as Heretics today were found wanting.